anyway, the mitral valve prolapse is when the valve leaks like this. A stenosis is when it's narrowed. When it's narrowed and it doesn't work right. That's stenosis. When there's narrowing of the valve. Prolapse is when it flops back up and leaks. That's prolapse. And they many times have to do surgery in both situations. So I'm going to show you that. Semilunar valves prevent blood from flowing back into the heart. The semilunar valves. In other words, a semilunar valve, that's the pulmonary. When they're shut, blood doesn't flow back into the heart. That's the semilunars, and we'll look at those. We'll look at those valves a little bit later. The semilunar, who are they? The one I'll ask you on the test for sure will be the aortic semilunar valve. I will ask that one. I'll definitely ask the aortic semilunar valve. All right, pulmonary semilunar valve. You know where that is? Between the right ventricle and the pulmonary. Actually, y'all, you'll see it's between the right ventricle and they'll say the pulmonary trunk. In other words, the first part of the pulmonary artery is sometimes called referred to as the pulmonary trunk because that pulmonary artery will branch going to the right and going to the left. Lungs, obviously, pulmonary lungs. So I say on the test when I pinned on Shannon's cat, the pulmonary that I kept showing you, and on Needler's demo cat, it looked pretty good too. The pulmonary, if you put pulmonary artery or pulmonary trunk, it's fine, I don't care. Pulmonary is pulmonary, and that's the key thing right there. All right, so that's the semilunars. All right, now then, the aortic semilunar valve, and we'll talk about this one. The aortic semilunar valve is between the left ventricle and the aorta. That's the aortic semilunar valve. All right, now what do we call circulation that goes all over the body? Does everybody know that? Circulation all over the body. The left side, the right side of the heart deals with pulmonary. The left side deals with what? What's the term? Who? Good job. Who said that? Yeah, systemic. Exactly. Very good, Brett. Systemic. The left side, everybody, deals with systemic circulation. That's S-Y-S-T-E-M-I-C. That is systemic. Systemic is all over the body. Okay? All right. Now, between football and everything else, did any of you think of anybody you might want to write something on? Y'all didn't even give it another thought, did you? Didn't give it another thought on a heart situation? You don't want any points, do you? Okay. All right. Okay. Aortic semilunar valve is between the left ventricle and the aorta. The aorta. Okay. And that's of course that. Now, right here, everybody. That is a picture out of Seeley, Stevens, and Tate. See, his pictures are more bold. There seems to be more stuff associated with it, more terms. Totoro's pictures are more laid back. They're more pastel. The guy with this book, there's more color to them. All right, now look, see, like for example, there's the aortic semilunar valve. All right, for example, this is the right side of the heart. That will say tricuspid. There's a tricuspid valve. There's cardiac-tendineal. Now look, everybody. See this term right here? See the term right there? Papillary muscle. Papillary muscle is at the base of the cardiac-tendineal. And so there you have. See, here's the tricuspid on this side. The mitral valve or bicuspid on this side. Okay. And then they're showing up kind of high. The aortic semilunar valve. See, they use the term. Technically, in most cases, they use the term pulmonary trunk here. Left pulmonary artery, right pulmonary would be over here, left over here, right over here, branches of the pulmonary artery, and so forth. So there it is. And here's the aortic semilunar. Now, what is that right there in a human? Brachiocephalic. What is that one? Hey, left common carotid, left subclavian. See, in the cat, you only have two branches. Y'all remember that, don't you? You remember that? Yeah, you remember. And so this is just kind of showing the idea right here. There's that interventricular septum right there. Interventricular and so forth. So you kind of get an idea. Now right here, circulation of blood through the heart. Now let me show you this right quick. Now this will show the circulation, but let me show you something. This right here is the best deal. To show circulation of blood through the heart. That thing right there is the best deal. Now you can start it anywhere. You can start it anywhere with circulation. Usually I start with the aorta. Coming out the aorta, now look at this. There's that word, systemic circulation. Aorta. Okay, the blood gets in the aorta. All right, now let's see. Now wait, let's find a good place to start this. All right, we might want to start it right here. Look at this. superior and inferior vena cava, that'd be the best place, I'm sorry. That'd be the best place right there, my apologies. That'd be the best place for us. Superior and inferior vena cava, okay, right atrium, okay, tricuspid valve, right ventricle. Now we're from the right ventricle. Pulmonary semilunar valve, pulmonary trunk, pulmonary arteries. Okay, I'll back up on that. All right, in circulation, look, right here. I think I put this on blackboard, did I?
Yeah.
This is on blackboard. This diagram is on blackboard. Good. Okay, good. There's the superior vena cava, superior vena inferior. In other words, blood is emptying into the right atrium, tricuspid valve, right ventricle, pulmonary semilunar, pulmonary trunk, pulmonary arteries, lung tissue, that's pulmonary circulation. Now, veins bring blood back. The reason that's in red is because the pulmonary veins are carrying oxygenated blood. By definition, what does a vein do? Brings blood back to the heart. But the pulmonary is red because the stuff is oxygenated. Left atrium, all right, left atrium, obviously. Bicuspid, or what's the other name for that? Mitral, remember the term mitral? Good, mitral. Left ventricle, aortic semilunar valve, aorta, now systemic circulation, now back where we started. So really it's a little bit better to start this with the superior and inferior vena cava, bringing blood back to the heart. A little bit easier, I think, for you, a little bit more user-friendly to do it that way. Yeah, just kind of check it out right there. Kind of check. Everybody okay with that? That came out. I think that came out. Is that in your book or is that in St. Stephen's? I don't remember. I got it out from a slide from one of them and put it on Blackboard for you.